My parents are the evil motherfuckers causing all of these problems. So like, if you do have good parents, or if you are a lawyer, an accountant, victim advocate, I don't know, I have no idea what it is that I need, but if you know that I need you, if you know how to help, or just, especially if it's someone that I don't know I need yet, please just watch the follow-up videos and like get all the extra information is there, and please help me because I have no one to ask. I have no one to get support from. I am literally all alone in the world now, and I don't want to end up in that lady's fucking rug, or in the desert as snake food, or as someone's fucking podcast episode or a Law and Order episode. I'm really not in the mood for that. That's not how my life should be summed up. So before I end up the fucking Dateline story, it just would mean the entire world to me if people could reach out and tell me. And can you please do so before this app fucking disappears, or send me an email, or go to the place with the long videos so that like the comments helping me won't disappear. And like, since going no contact, my dad has stalked me and terrorized me at my house to the point where I developed agoraphobia, because like the last time I saw him at his house, he tried to pull a gun out on me and I had to run for my life. So what the fuck was I supposed to think an enraged narcissist who lost his abuse victim was doing at my fucking apartment, showing up all of the time, despite me sending emails to tell him to fuck off? Like, that evil fucking man has concealed carry, and he always used to laugh his ass off, saying that if I ever fought back or lashed out against him, he could just claim elder abuse and act like killing me was in self-defense. And he's already abused his power and lied to the police to like sick them on me and terrorize me at my home as this like show of force and his power and his connections. And it sucks for me because he has like nice guy face, so people always believe him. But he's not some feeble old man. Like, he fucking works out more than me. He goes to the FBI like week-long shooting training camps out in the fucking snow, and is part of the FBI Citizens Academy. And he's healthier than me because the abuse destroyed my health. He's fine. Me? I'm fucked. So that's obviously like a severely fucked up, premeditated fucking defense for my murder. And he's been saying that shit for decades, as if it was some joke. Like, I remember we were standing in front of the stairs and he was saying it, and I was like, oh, he's gonna push me. That was before I actually took the leap and escaped the abuse. And so like, he's even more enraged now, and will be far worse after this video comes out. And it's not even like I can get a restraining order for all of his stalking, because he's a fucking judge, and my mom's a JEA, my stepdad's a homicide detective, and they could all just be like, oh no, she's crazy. And on top of them, the entire justice system would cover it up, because that looks pretty bad on them, right? Like the fucking news already is right now. And all of their friends would never believe me because they're just flying monkeys. They're all boomers, you know? Like, my parents are all charming. They are absolute fucking narcissists. So they're all great and charming with the outside world. When they go home, psychotic monsters. Like, they're abusive fucking narcissists who only turn into psycho in private and take it out on me. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? He terrorized me so bad into trapping myself in my fucking house so that they couldn't kill me outside. Like, I want out, and I need out of this fucking city, but especially out of this country. And I need fucking help to survive all of that and figure it all out. There's so much more I have to say and like background to these stories, but I cannot condense 30 years of abuse and trauma into quick videos. So more information is in the follow-up original video I'll post, but like, I don't want to forever be just a casualty of my parents' evil. I don't deserve that. My brother didn't deserve to die from that. I want to survive and I want to eventually thrive and help people like me, but for fuck's sake, I don't know how to do that. I was raised for an entirely different life, and now I'm just stranded and stuck in this web, and there are a lot of people who want to fucking kill me. And they are beyond capable of doing it. If anyone is, it's fucking them. It just, and I know that it would be so easy to think that because someone comes from a successful family and went to private school, that means that everything was handed to them and they're just some privileged asshole and everything's fine. And no, like, that is not all that my fucking life was, and that's certainly not who I am. And in any case, what of that there was a facade so that my parents could keep up with the Joneses, and so that I and my connections could get my dad billionaire campaign donors. So it was a facade to protect their careers and their reputation so they could keep keeping up with the Joneses and, again, billionaire connections. So please don't reduce me down and dismiss me and the entirety of my being that way. There's a lot more that I want to tell about my life, even more than the follow-up videos, but right now there's a lot of pressing shit that I desperately need help with. So can you please just not judge a book by its cover? Like, please don't paint me with that brush. I am scared. I am scared beyond belief. And I urgently need to escape and know how to survive, okay? I've tried as hard as I fucking can all alone, but I can't even afford to live anymore, let alone get health care to stay alive, to get a job, to this, to that. So please just reserve judgment until you know more or watch the follow-up videos. There's so much more than that to my life, but please just help me regardless, because I don't deserve to die, especially not because of who my asshole parents are. And like, in any case, when you've been through the magnitude and the kind of trauma that I have, it's not an easy thing to reveal to people, let alone the kind of peers that I had growing up. And it's not an easy thing to talk about in general because, like, people just instantly have their own crazy perceptions and stuff. And so they absolutely disappear. The friends I've had for decades, just like finding it way too cringe to deal with the reality of my life and what I've gone through. So, like, I don't need a bunch of assholes who've never been through anything real and don't have compassion and are really inconsiderate of other human beings. Like, I'm on here asking for help from the wide world, outside of here, hoping that there are actual kind human beings other than just me out there who've been through some real shit in life and, like, get it. And, like, I can't put the magnitude of my burdens on the very few decent people that I do know. So